This is the story of your church plant in Cleburne, Texas, Hope Church. About 6 years ago, Pastor Chuck Farina and the elders of New Hope Church decided to plant a church in Cleburne, Texas, with Pastor J.J. Heffley as the lead pastor. On September 11, 2010, Hope Church launched to the public in the Cleburne Conference Center. There were about 120 people in attendance. After that, Pastor Heffley stayed for about another year and a half. Then he felt the Lord calling him to another ministry. During that time, in the interim, Pastor Chuck Farina Sr., affectionately known as Pops, took over as the interim pastor. The church went through some hard times during the transition, but the elders of New Hope elected a new pastor and hired on Pastor Todd Barham and his family. Pastor Todd's first Sunday was in September of 2012, and on that Sunday, there were about 34 people in attendance. But since then, God has grown Hope Church to an average attendance of about 160. God is using Hope Church to reach out to its community and also change the lives of people.
Been at Hope Church for 3 years, and at first my wife dragged me there, but the Lewises were our friends, and they said, "Hey, come check this out." And that was fine, and we'd been looking for a church, but we had gone to a bunch of other churches, and I didn't feel comfortable. I felt really comfortable at Hope Church, and Hope Church made me feel welcome. Despite my parents at the time, I had long hair, was kind of scruffy, biker looking, and they never judged me or anything at all. Back in 2001, I had an accident at work and fell off the top of a machine and hit a catwalk. And all I ended up with was my elbow messed up for 6 months. My fingers, everything worked well. And I've always believed there was God. And Hope Church has brought me to learning more about God, and now I have a relationship with God. In October of this year, I was saved and baptized, and I'm a leader of the church, and I have a really great church family here at Hope Church.
2014 was a great year for Hope Church. With the help of New Hope Church was able to acquire a new building. This building sits on a brand new toll road that opened on Mother's Day, and it is a main artery to downtown Fort Worth. Hope Church is in a prime location for the growth of the town, and it's already experiencing new growth in its building. The church band together to revitalize the building. And even later in the year, it was able to renovate a pavilion out behind the church and turn it into a state-of-the-art building for their kids and youth to worship. God is blessing Hope Church, and all this has been made possible through the love, care, and support of New Hope Church.
I would like to thank New Hope Church and Pastor JJ and Pastor Todd for bringing my affection for God to full circle, where I'm learning more about God every day. And I appreciate all the opportunities that I've been given.
Thank you, New Hope Church, and happy anniversary.